Steven Seagal has been a joke for decades. I'm sure most of you people already are aware of his lies, legacy and laziness. I've long been a fan of his movies because they're almost always guaranteed to be quite funny. Though lately he has been getting so lazy that he barely does anything other than sit on a chair and let everyone else do the work. I really believe Seagal loves chairs more than anything at this point, except maybe pizza rolls. This is why I mostly like watching his early 2000s work, where he is still fat, lazy and in love with himself, but still not fat and lazy enough so that he actually does something in the movies. I was searching for more funny bad movies to watch and I downloaded one of his newer ones where he goes back to being Chinese. For those of you who are uninitiated, Steven throughout his career has gone from trying to be black,
man, what kept you, Vic? You still sore about that $50?
To trying to be Asian. There are two types of Seagal movies. Either he's a black ex-special ops who fumbles fatty around holding the weapons like a young bimbo would, or he's the smartest, bestest, noblest Chinese karate master. Attrition is a movie that is the latter, though there is a beginning prologue where in his past he was a white at face but black at heart special ops who gave it all up to be a white Chinese monk in Thailand. Now I actually haven't seen the movie yet. I originally just watched the prologue and gave up because I was expecting nothing but boring scenes of Seagal sitting on a chair for an hour and a half. But then I noticed something quite interesting. This movie is actually written by the man himself. So just for that I'm going to give this now a watch, because I can't wait to see how much he's going to suck his own in this one. Not that he'd ever be so flexible. I'm not sure he can even lift a penny off the floor if he drops one. I already know from the trailer that he is some sort of a kung fu master in Thailand in this one. So going by that, I think he will have a couple of fight scenes, but since he is so old and fat now, he is not going to be doing much. Just throwing some punches while we cut to a body double every now and then. But the big thing I'm going to guess is that there will be zero kicks from Seagal himself, only punches. I'm also going to guess that he has a sidekick who does most of the real action while he spends the movie sitting on a chair, but the last boss will be killed by Seagal himself in some sort of lame fashion. And my last prediction will be that there will be zero fights that Seagal loses. I don't think he will get punched once. But without further ramblings, let's see what the movie has to offer.
The corruption of our world is diluvian in proportions. In places like Mongla, where the wicked run rampant.
Someone get this man a Steven Seagal lightning bolt energy drink fast. He's falling asleep in his beginning voiceover. Okay, maybe this is a nitpick, but I think the font looks way too cheap. It's like something that I would use, not something that should be an actual proper movie.
Why can't you just sit down, and the doctor is coming very soon and he's gonna see everyone.
Okay, a doctor who's gonna save everyone? Yeah, that's gonna be Steven Seagal. There we go, I knew it. Oh my god, it hasn't been even 5 minutes and he's already fondling a topless young woman. What?
Who's next?
Mr. Joke.
I love that sad cut. It's like the movie is disappointed that it's some old geezer and not another topless girl.
Who's next?
Mr. Joke.
I'm calling it now. This woman is getting kidnapped to sex slavery. And if you think that's somehow weird, well, you haven't watched enough Seagal movies.
Double palm poke eye straight?
Forgot that one.
You always did.
师兄，
Come, sit down, let's have some chat.
Oh, come on. The movie just started and you already wanna sit down.
Have you seen Sifu?
我上个月有见过他。
Do you think I can help him?
我觉得这个岁月就像一把。
It seems that he wanted his character to be able to speak that language, but he was too lazy to learn the lines, so he just replies in English instead.
Brad.
You should go see him.
So Seagal calls his friend's mother a
I know I'm not supposed to make jokes about your mother, I'm sorry.
and then they have a quick friendly fight scene where Seagal transforms into a much younger and thinner guy whose face can't be seen. This is followed by a gay dance scene with a butterfly.
I owe you X.
X? His name is X?
One night, robbers came to their house and they kidnapped his sisters when the father was away. The gangs from Mongla have too much power. No one can stop them.
Kidnapping women? Gangs? Someone has to stop them? I think we're getting close, boys.
Axe, your destiny awaits you.
What the f***? That was like a cutscene from Final Fantasy. Then we cut to some guy getting roughed up by the gang, but I have no f***ing idea what they're saying.
Do you think some village troll can do anything like that?
No. I know Human. He's a man of faith. The girl Tala, she knew things she couldn't know. These things no one can do. And she also had the power of healing.
They're gonna do the body in the punching bag thing. Yep. Some random guy decides to challenge Seagal to a duel, but with the power of turning into a younger, thinner guy, Seagal beats him easily. Admittedly though, he throws a couple of punches himself too, and maybe even a couple of kicks, but do those count as Seagal kicks? I don't know, since you can't see if it's actually Seagal doing them, and also those kicks are kinda lame.
If you're my student, let this be your first lesson.
Now why this is happening I have no idea, maybe because of the...
Had the power of healing.
But all I can say is she's getting kidnapped, like I predicted.
Can't really straighten out her neck, so I'm just gonna see if I can...
Wait, what the fuck? She's back? What?
My father has a knife. He going to kill himself.
You take me to him. You take me to him. I help you, okay? Come, take me to him. Let's go.
And what is this guy doing here? Is he part of the movie now?
He loves you. To die! You have to forget about the past. You have him to live for.
I'm not a coward. I will prove it.
Kill me. I give you my life so you can live for him.
And the Oscar goes to...
Kill me. I give you my life.
He's like, what? Are you getting a boner? Seagal rubs his hands together and watches them cry for like, I don't know, 2 minutes. And then the scene is just over. Like, honestly, what was the point of that whole scene? Yeah, we get it, Seagal. You're the best. You're the greatest. You'd give your life for anyone. Just get on with the fucking movie. And now he's picking flowers? It's been 30 minutes and nothing has happened. A clone of the main girl got kidnapped, and other than that, nothing.
People, Mr. Yuan here to see you.
We've come a long way. I have heard many things about you.
Mike?
Finally, Steven Seagal emerges from one of the other ante rooms in the mobile home. And he comes out and he said, I just read the greatest script I've ever read in my life. He goes, really? Who wrote it? I did.
I have 3 daughters. The 2 youngest are here.
And your oldest daughter?
She disappeared 2 days ago.
Either I'm racist or it's ridiculous that the movie expected me to tell these 2 people apart immediately.
As powerful as Q-Mom is, he is cursed with a strange sickness. He can no longer walk in the sun. He has to live in the fortress that he's built for himself.
And he thinks that your daughter can heal him.
Q-Mom disease will spread like never before. He can walk wherever he wills. More young girls kidnapped.
So it seems that the bad guy is some sort of a vampire. So he kidnaps a girl to be able to kidnap girls. If you have any questions, you can ask the Mr. Screenwriter himself. So Seagal goes for a walk to look for the girl and immediately stumbles into the kidnappers. He kills the other one with this magic touch. And waddles after the other guy. How did he get through the gate?
I, however, learned Kung Fu to kill. You are at a tremendous disadvantage.
And why did you run away then? I guess that's why. And that's a confirmed Seagal kick. I admit, my prediction was wrong.
How Kung Fu, very good Kung Fu. Come with me, I want to teach you something. How Kung Fu style.
What's this now? This is supposed to be a dramatic scene where you kill pedophiles with your bare hands. And the laziest, fattiest fake Aikido moves don't help much either. Next, Seagal goes and asks help from his friend.
I know you guys are in the same town, the same business. What's the story with this guy?
He controls drugs, human trafficking, and extortion.
But it sounds to me like you think somebody needs to stop this guy anyway, so...
So this Seagal's friend is in the same business as the villain, which is human trafficking and extortion, and he needs to be stopped. Then why is, first of all, Seagal friends with this guy, and why doesn't he stop him then?
Against Kill Mum, things can turn real hard real quick.
That's why we need the right tools and the right people for the job.
Who do you got in mind?
All right, who's in?
Remember that exciting team building montage from Ocean's 11? Well, here's how it's done in this movie.
Ass?
So we're getting the band back together, huh?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Okay, brother.
I hear you.
Now look at all that enthusiasm from Mohawk Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Okay, brother.
I hear you.
All right, Infidel, see if you can get me a detailed map of the joint.
On it.
Yin Yang, I want you to go in there dressed as a customer. You can dress like someone real sexy. It's up to you.
I mean, you don't have to dress sexy, but maybe you can. Maybe it helps. I don't know. I like sexy people, and maybe other people like sexy people. Yeah, sexy is nice. I don't know sexy.
Bro, I have one question.
Really?
What the hell is that name, Q-Mum?
I really don't know, but I could introduce you to his mama, and you could ask her.
Seagal goes with his friends to ask the blessing for the mission from the old Chinese guy they talked about earlier, and there's some more bullshit fake martial arts. Then they go see a random boxing match, and through coincidence Seagal sees the sub-boss across the room, and they lovingly lock eyes. Then it cuts to a scene where Seagal is buying scorpions from some guy, and through more coincidence the sub-boss just walks in.
X, otherwise known as Demon Cock Demon Slayer. You were an asshole then, and you're an asshole now.
I'm deeply hurt. Your words deeply hurt me.
So instead of building up to an exciting action scene, Seagal just beats up the sub-boss in a shop with a couple of punches. He doesn't learn anything new, nothing happens, it's just a scene.
I saw these three guys that I tried to follow. They got a very strange tattoo.
So this is, she's trying to write fire. That's the tribal sign from her father's village. Her father has the same one.
Yo, so let me show what this dumb bitch is trying to do.
Any questions?
I have one question. What exactly is our exit strategy?
Well, we're gonna go in like shadows, go out like thunder.
Why is he pointing the gun at the sky?
The guy at the door is one of Chinman's students.
Have you guys thought of using a microphone when you're shooting a movie? Hey, wait. That's it? There was a scene earlier where the woman had to infiltrate the club and go lesbo to get those bracelets. And then it's this basic ass bracelet. How about instead of infiltrating the club, just, you know, go to Walmart and buy those? You know, in a real movie there'd be like twists and turns and exciting tension, but in this one they just walk in and shoot everyone. Then finally we get some real action from his sidekick, because unlike Seagal, he's not old and fat and lazy and fake martial artist and whatever you want else to put in there. So I have to admit, there was much more Seagal action in this movie than I expected. Jesus Christ, Seagal. I was expecting him to be like, guns are not the way of the samurai, but he's just massacring everyone. As predicted, the sidekick does all the action. And Seagal's just gonna fatly walk in to kill the last guy. So this is the power of
Demon cock Demon Slayer
style kung fu. You know what makes an exciting action finally for the movie? When the protagonist has no trouble beating up the villain. Bad guy grabs a sword and Seagal turns into even more Asian and just kills him.
Asian martial arts have gone all over the world.
Is he drunk?
But it is at risk of a deep, dark sickness. Kung Fu is not just for the Chinese, it's for all people.
And this is the reason why I pretend to be Chinese. By the way, I noticed he used the same fat-hiding black outfit for the whole movie. And what is even worse, he used that in his last movie, The Asian Connection, where he was a combination of black and Chinese. Then over the credits, it's him playing a guitar, cause he wants you to know that he can play guitar sitting down. This movie was definitely lower tier Seagal. Not much of anything happened, pretty much nothing happened. The plot was paper thin. But at least my predictions were pretty accurate. I mean, they weren't 100%, but if this was a test, I think I'd pass. Since the plot was about human trafficking, there was a sidekick doing most of the actual action scenes. What else? Oh yeah, and he didn't lose a single fight himself. He didn't even take one punch, like I said. That's a pretty good bonus, I think. So yeah, don't watch this movie by yourself. If you want to watch something from Seagal, I guess Kill Switch is a good option. But thank you for watching this video at least. I hope you enjoyed it at least a bit. See you next time.